Jackie Dragon, it is.
Here at the beach. Look at it, the beautiful place. Oi! Oi! I got him!
Guys, Lachlan's just caught a wombat.
Camera off my neck, hurry. Alright, you got him? I'm gonna have to try to get the camera off my neck, get the camera off my neck. Alright, never mind, you got filming. Okay, you got him, I gotta try to get a neck hold.
Hop on his back.
No, don't you. Settle. Hey!
Hop on him, now. Flip him.
Alright, I got him. Yes! Holy.
This is
Settle.
a wild wombat.
Hey! Yes!
Yes.
Settle now, I don't want to
Holy
shoot.
shit.
He's not in a good way. No, I can see why I could get him. Shit. Hey, you settle, don't you bite me. Wait! Hey! Help! Go! Don't let him get through that fucking fence.
We'll get on him. Bring him out this way more. No shit. Explain about him a bit.
Mum,
He's
can
coming.
you take the torch off and point it at me?
Okay.
Oh, fuck. That sounds so menacing. Oh, fuck. Okay.
Holy shit.
Settle.
I'll remember to grab that. I'll put the... Holy shit, he just chased him. Like, literally.
Keep the torch
From
on me.
down there. Where that car is, down here. I'll restart some.
Okay. This is a common... Hey, settle. This guy here is the common wombat. Now, the car's stretching him out.
Turn off the car.
No, so, no, help me, get him.
Wait. Just get up further on him.
Alright, this guy here is the common wombat, and you might look like he's a smallish animal, but trust me,
Very heavy.
it is taking all my effort to keep hold of him. He is so strong right now, he's wiggling his bum, and
Trying to get away.
if I'm not holding on with all my strength, if he doesn't tire out soon, I'm going to lose him. This is actually the most amazing thing
Holy
I've ever
shit.
caught. Now, it's very bad. So
I'm
this guy,
shaking so much. It's
I
not
know.
because of the cold, it's just because
this
like...
guy is one of,
Keep your arms on him.
yep. This guy's one of 3 species of wombat in Australia. This guy's the common wombat. You see them all around the east coast, but usually not right near the beach. Just a bit inland in the mountainous and the grassy plains areas. And then there's also the 2 rare species of southern hairy nose and another kind of hairy nose wombat. But they're endangered species and you don't get them around here.
He's growling as a defense
Yeah,
mechanism.
no,
Watch
so
out, he's going to
yeah.
get your knee if you don't be careful.
Yeah, okay. So you can hear this growling sound, it sounds real menacing. Sounds kind of like a dog, so basically what it's saying is just piss off. If your hand gets anywhere near my mouth, I'm going to bite you. You don't want to be bitten by a wombat, let me tell you that. These
It'll
guys
crush your
have
finger.
one of the strongest jaws. It will almost break your hand off. These are actually a dangerous animal. And you can just see, he's not a huge animal. He's only a reasonably young one. They do get a hell of a lot bigger than this. And his bum right now, I can actually feel it. It's like a bony plate. So what they'll do, they'll run down their hole and they'll use their bum. Wait, hey, no, he's getting away.
Get up on him more. Go. Get up on him more.
Settle.
Lean down on him, yeah.
Okay. Oh, cramping my leg. So, what they'll do, they'll actually get their bum.
Wait.
Settle. He'll get his bum, and he'll actually get that. And if he gets in a burrow, and say a predator's chasing him for, say, dingo for example, he'll actually block his burrow up with his bum. Mate, nothing's going to get through that bone. It's tough as, like one of the most toughest materials you'll find out here in the bush. Even a rock couldn't crack it. And then if the dingo gets its paw or its snout inside on top of him, what he'll do...
Move up on him more.
Yeah. Oh, get the camera off me. Get it off my neck. Hey.
Okay, there you go.
So what he'll actually do is he'll push his bum up against the top of the burrow, and that will literally crush every single bone in that dingo's snout. So that's why if you get a wombat in the burrow, stick a stick down there with a noose on it, but never, ever, ever stick your hand down a wombat burrow, because mate, you'll end up with a crushed hand and in hospital, that's for sure. These guys look quite calm and easy to handle. They're actually one of the most dangerous mammals out here in Australia.
Yeah, that's...
You do not want to muck with him.
Yeah. So many ways they can just easily...
Yeah.
They can maul you, they can just bite you.
Yeah, they
can
are
scratch
nuts.
you with those huge claws.
Yeah.
They can just bowl
He's
you
got
over.
really big, sharp
Move
claws.
up on him. I got him.
Okay, this is stressing me out. This is good. I got him now. Okay. But his claws. Settle. It's alright. His claws are actually so sharp they will shred you to pieces. I'm lucky I managed to get him in a decent hold. And you think they might look fat and slow. Mate, they can go up to 40 k's per hour. Dead set, but only for a few minutes, and then they'll start slowing down. But that 40 k's per hour, even if it's just for a few minutes, enough for them to bolt away from you or bolt down a burrow. And that's all they need to do.
That's only in
And they're
very
gone.
extreme situations. I've seen them, but they don't bolt very fast unless like life or death.
Yeah, they try not to exert all their energy unless they really have to. Normally they'll just trot away 20 k's or something.
Wait, yeah. Get on that side of him.
Hey, sorry, mate. Stop, you're pushing me off him.
Oh shit, okay, I'll let you count. You good?
I think so.
Okay,
No. Now, I actually can't afford to let him go because if he was running at full speed I couldn't have got him. The reason I was able to get him. If you actually take a look here.
He's very sick looking.
He's in a bad way. See all his ears and stuff? Alright. He's actually got mange. Australian version of mange anyway. And I think we might try to get into the vet or something.
I don't know how.
I don't know. Maybe not. But makes them a lot slower. Makes their fur and ears here look really rough, knobbly. Starting to lose fur. They won't do so good. These guys are primarily vegetarians. So they'll be eating stuff like grasses, tubers, roots, vegetables. And anything like that they can find. Settle weight. So this is a beautiful...
Probably isn't a full strength one anyways because of this age, yeah.
One because of the mange and one because he's a young one. He doesn't have full strength. And I can see now, even just by handling this young, sick one, if this was a full-grown wombat, there is no way we'd have him, just no way. I could put all my strength on him, and there is absolutely no way.
3 men couldn't keep one of them down, yeah.
Yeah, they are just so strong.
So
and
powerful,
so
fast.
Okay, so... we need to get some photos of him. And these guys are primarily nocturnal and crepuscular. That means you'll see them around dusk and dawn, and then during the night they'll be out doing their thing. So unfortunately mange is actually an epidemic, deadly disease that wombats can catch, and it's all over Australia affecting populations. Makes them real sick and eventually they die a long, slow, painful death. And there is treatment for it that the vets can give, but unfortunately I had nothing to put him in, so I couldn't take him to the car at the vet, so that really sucks. But I hope he'll be alright, but he won't. It's poor buddy.
I want to do a photo, but I think he'll overpower me way too easily.
Probably.
Because I'm not as heavy as you.
Yeah, it's taking like literally all my weight to sit down his backside, and that's not hurting him, by the way. Clanking him between my legs because their backside is bone. It's so tough. Unfortunately, the mange is deadly and it will kill the poor wombats. And it's a shame that I didn't have a tub in the car. I could have chucked him in and taken him to the vet, but it's a shame. And it can be transported to other mammals and wombats especially. And yeah, but this population, there was a few healthy ones, but I couldn't catch them because they were too fast. He was the only mange one that we saw, unfortunately. Alright. We're both tiring out, but
yeah,
if it comes down man to man, I actually think even the sick wombat
we'll win easily.
might outlast us as far as energy goes. It's getting real hard to hold on to him, but I'll try to explain a bit more. So, try to explain about him. So they got big teeth, big claws, big bony bum. They'll fuck you up. But these guys are marsupials. So they've got, unlike other marsupials, they actually got a backwards facing pouch. So when they dig,
It doesn't flick all the dirt into the baby's pouch.
Yeah, basically what he said, the baby will be safe from all the dirt. So they raise their young in the pouches, feeding them milk, like all mammals, and they've got this very coarse, bristly fur. You might expect it to be real soft like a rabbit. It's actually very coarse and bristly. You can see his ears here. They don't actually have the
Best
furry
hearing at all.
texture.
Yeah.
They've got alright hearing, but they don't have the furry texture you'd imagine, because this one's got mange mainly. They usually are in better condition than this. The only reason I was able to run him down, because he's not in a good way. Okay, settle. Alright, so this beautiful creature is an Australian native mammal. They often fall victim to roads. They'll be crossing the road to try to go over to a different paddock to find some fresh grasses and stuff. And unfortunately, they'll often get hit. So driving in bushy roads, you've got to be careful and watch where you're going, so you don't run over one of these beautiful Australian natives.
Yeah, it won't just be good for him, or it won't be very good for your car either.
Yeah, if you don't have a bull bar, it can really do some damage.
Yeah, even with a bull bar, if they go under.
Yeah, and if you ever hit one or see one down on the side of the road and it looks reasonably fresh, always good to check the pouch for babies. And if you find one, take it into a wildlife rescue group like Hunter Wildlife Rescue, or Wires, so they can look after the baby, hopefully release him back out into the bush. Because although this species is called the common wombat, there has been drastic decline over the past 10-20 years.
Yeah,
They've been disappearing. Yeah, they've been disappearing from a lot of places where they used to live. We've been seeing no more wombats there. So the human spread is unfortunately influencing these guys. As you can see right here, even now this is a road, we're driving along here and we see one. Ages ago there wouldn't have even been a road out here and he'd be safe in his natural habitat. So
yeah, so we'll do a few more photos and then
we'll release him. Alright, so here he is. This beautiful Australian native wombat, a marsupial.
Oh my god.
One of the most amazing catches. I just can't believe we caught him.
Yeah.
Hopefully he'll be alright with his mange.
If you ever do see a wombat and it's got mange, try to call a wildlife rescue or a vet so they can come and collect it and give it some treatment and treat the population. Unfortunately, we couldn't do that because there was no phone service in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, poor wombats. Mange is a horrible disease.
I can feel him. He's gonna go. I hope. Anyway, so even though you see us catching these wombats, what we're doing here is trying to provide an educational message about how you should love and conserve these animals. Don't come out here and try to catch them because, one, if it goes wrong, you could end up in some serious trouble, and two, you could cause the wombat damage if you don't know how to handle it.
Yeah.
But it's just so important.
Know how to do it.
Roughly.
Yeah,
it's
roughly.
just so important that we conserve these amazing species. They're an Aussie icon. They're only native to Australia, and it's just so important that we conserve this species and keep them alive for future generations. All right, so you release your hands first.
Okay.
Ready? All right. So, so here he is. Ready? You got to get up so I can jump away if he goes. Ready? There he goes.
Oh.
Look at that.
That shows how much of a bulldozer they are in the natural environment.
They call these guys, the wombats, bulldozers of the bush for a reason. There he goes.
Okay guys, click the link in the top left to subscribe to the channel. Click the link in the bottom left to see a video that I selected for you. See the top right to see the latest video, or the bottom right to see a video YouTube selected.